Caffeine status. It's what I look for. And now for a limited time, you can get a free Tax Pro review. I can point you to any money you might have missed and file it for you, making sure everything is just right.
Switch to H&R Block and get a free Tax Pro review with purchase of do-it-yourself tax prep. Only at H&R Block.
The evidence all points in one direction.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready to up. Vegas.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10.
What is on?
They'll go play action here with Williams.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Pass right side to the tight end Kmet.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throwing on 1st down, that is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
This is how it works.
Ready?
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll get 11 there.
What's up,
And that's a quick first down.
First down, Green Bay.
In motion, Reed.
45, right. Cut.
And this time they are ready for it. Well for a loss. And it's second down.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Red, yellow, needle blue. Cut.
A second down throw for Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Drill 52.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. Tell that Drake you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in here, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm telling you, go make me put me working on the phone. Jesus, that is how the money had to make me pick up.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
This is caught. They've got a long way to go.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
What is up?
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Race to run inside the 20. And look into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Sorry. Being here forever and a day. I said being here forever and a day. Since I was here since, the 96 joint and Snowmageddon. This is coming down way harder than either one of those.
Ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Packers.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's out to the flat and incomplete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass, pop, it's Golden. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
I really wish these people would stop Googling my mom's name and thinking that she owns the house over at my dad's house. Yeah, they keep asking me, like, hey, Lynn, would you like to sell 13107? Like, yo.
Check right.
Right back to him on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Right, 97. Hey, go Fury. Ready.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. And now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers are back within a point. It's 8-7. And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
What is going on?
Swift gets it from the pistol. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He was brought down by
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrington Valentine.
Cycle. Here we go. Here we go. Jump 52, blue. Right, white. Lead on blue. Blue strike. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. A quick throw. That's complete on the slash. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Drill, 52. Let's go now. Striker, blue, 72, yellow. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, it's Love. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Ready, set.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 50, green. Smash, smash. Drill green. Slide blue.
In motion, Reed.
Blaster, sit. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. 45, white. Shot, 17, green jacket. Smash, red, black shot. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Packers.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time.
No.
He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
You know, hey, so that means you can't be eating nuggets all the time.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
No. It's more than a snack, but it's just not healthy to eat nuggets all the time.
Yeah, vegetables. Want some of your carrots with your
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. On second down, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Bears.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
26-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Forced out wide. And Williams hit the deck there, but actually picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Bears.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kicking team off for the extra point. And he's got it. And the Bears will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
Before you had me.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Yeah.
And back to it as the kicks away. And this is
I
not
got
going
a
to
look.
wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40.
Set, cut, red, yellow, 10 black. Cut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Triple 38. Quad red. 6, mega, ready.
Here's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow. Edo blue. Say, cut. Cut, cut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. It's fourth down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. In motion, Reed.
Black Ultra.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete.
Bullshit.
It's a throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2. At the Packers' 41-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Bears first down.
To throw, it's Williams. Another one there for Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Vegas! What is up? Yes. Cover.
Williams. This is caught.
Get the fuck out of here.
Take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control.
In the end zone and intercepted. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Back. Right.
To throw is Love. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And that will lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. And that's going to run out of speed. It comes up short. No good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You want to go see this?
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that's going to be short, not making it to the...
April 1st.
Landing zone, so this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready.
In motion, Reed.
Ready?
Love giving up on a pop pass. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Yes.
Here's Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get about half of what they needed.
Daddy doesn't know what this means.
Second and 5.
Oh, that's what it means?
Himself in a really nice groove, and
I don't know
there are
that.
times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So you got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Shermark Spurner that time. On the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
So they keep it simple, only a yard to go. Keep it on the ground, trust in your running back, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
50, green. 5, 97, black ultra. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Back to throw is Love. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. From the 23, here's second and a couple.
Ready.
On the gun, they'll try to run it. This defense all over this one. They're getting down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Let's go.
Here's a third down and 4.
Trouble, 38.
Now Love.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
52 black. Black shot. 10 black. 6 mega. 10.
On first and 10, here's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That sounds weird. Okay.
Second and 10.
Why would there be emails? I completely agree with you.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on third down. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone, and that field condensed.
This is a bot?
They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
On fourth down, Love. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Hey, volunteer.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Get the fuck out of here.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Hey, go Fury.
Drive will start on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Ready.
Second down throw for Love. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
3rd and 5.
Red, yellow. 60 red.
Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Dayton Reed was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain position.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Take him down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
What is on?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. This one's on the floor. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Now Matthew Wright to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
36. Packers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
On 1st down, it's Love. He's got it. And he's going to wind up taking it all the way into the end zone. But it's all going to be for naught. There's a penalty flag way back downfield.
Let's go. 45. White.
From the gun, it's Love. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup was 29 yards.
Right, quick. Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's Love. On the move left. Off he goes. To the pylon. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Set, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Forced to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here.
You don't like
Doesn't even
basketball.
make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Interesting.
Come on, set. 52 Blues.
Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one's good for 29. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
And the rush gets home. He'll look down. They got him. Shamar Turner taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. We'll play action with Love. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their
What's
route
taking so?
concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open
Taking forever.
nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback is just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Look.
Third down and 9.
What is the mac and cheese for?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's a short throw. It's hard to connect. And he'll take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
You said paper towel? Hi. Where? It's in the kitchen. What is up?
Throwing is Williams. Looking to set up the screen here to Swift.
That sounds like, yo, you said your name clearly.
In the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throw it again. It's Williams. That complete to Swift. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
What is it on? Here we go.
They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Oh, no. I just did that for mine.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Here we go, Pippin!
Okay.
One more time, they try Swift. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Oh,